pain, 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat or the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know. But no, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, toxic, making it up. Let's go. Listen anyway, he never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still even is starstruck. Humble through opportunities, living despite the fact that many misjudge because he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, got a picture connects, never asking for someone's help.
It's time for the moment you've been waiting for.
Who's wasting my time tonight? Does that look biscuit? I gotta say, I'm shocked people actually listen to Limp Bizkit. This is extraordinary. Oh well, we're gonna get started. Name's Kid Aries, you probably heard.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a one-fall match between Kid Aries and Rebel, the Alabama champion versus the TV champion. And Kid Aries choosing not to lock up. He does not want to lock up. He said he is above this man. Remember, they are both champions, so they are both even on skill. They're both champs. Kid Aries a little bit less time in the company. Rebel a little bit more time. And Kid Aries with a right hook, a deadly right hook to the face of Rebel. And a kick to the face of Rebel by Kid Aries. Kid Aries with the mind games and an elbow drop. 1, 2, and Rebel kicks out at 2. Kid Aries with the cheap shots. It's worth it. It works. He is the champion for a reason. And a kick to the gut, and Rebel falls to the ground.
That's what I call a drop kick.
Drop kick to the gut, that is. Rather mind me. And punches to the head. Open hand punches to the head. And this is better than old wrestling. This is new age wrestling. Maybe setting them up for DDT. A single underhook DDT. 1, 2, and a kick out by Rebel. I don't know if Rebel really wants to keep this match coming. If he really wants to keep this match going. It's been all offensive by Kid Aries so far.
I think he needs a rest hold.
Oh, and been a brutal rest hold by Kid Aries. How can Rebel get out of here? How can Rebel get out of it? How can he get out of it? The rest hold. 1, 2, and Rebel with a kick out. Now that rest hold could have been the one he tapped out on, you know what I'm saying? Rebel out of the ring. Kid Aries trying to get him back into the ring. And Kid Aries slides and rests. He rests on the ring. No more rest holds. He's just rest taunting. So,
when you want to fight again.
Great strategy by Kid Aries, the mastermind of this ring.
I think I got him off his game, dude.
I think you do too. And I think we're about to get some outside ring action. And a headbutt to the chest by Rebel. And some punches to the chest of Rebel. Punches to the back by Rebel. He's got him on the ground. Rebel's got the chair. Rebel's going to the underhanded tactics. Looks like he's trying to set something up.
You are an absolute animal.
He throws, and Kid Aries throws him into the ladder. And now Kid Aries has the chair. Kid Aries.
That's not what chairs are used for.
And Kid Aries just sits down in the chair. He knows what chairs are used for. He knows what it's for. Are they gonna get
I
a?
know what you're doing.
Is they gonna get a between match handshake? And Rebel with a kick to the chest. He said he didn't want the piece. He said he wants to use this chair and bash Kid Aries with it. That's what he said he wants to use the chair for. He wants to do devious things with that chair. Come on. Kid Aries pumping up. Kid Aries in the ring. And I can't exactly name what that was. That looked like it was a trip up by Kid Aries to Rebel. It looked like a trip up by Kid Aries to Rebel, and now he's got him in a toe hold and a leg hold, and Rebel rolls him back around. And Kid Aries vertical suplex with authority. Oh my goodness, a brutal vertical suplex and an elbow drop. And you could hear Rebel's leg bounce off of 1, 2, and a kick out by Rebel. But you could hear his leg bounce off of that ring apron. You know, that is the toughest part of the ring.
That's what they say.
And a drop kick by Kid Aries. I got it that time. It's a brutal drop kick. Looks like Kid Aries got him by the waist. Suplex! Suplex! 1, 2, and that devastating German by Kid Aries.
Don't you stay down?
And Rebel with some punches. And Kid Aries goes down.
That wasn't very nice at all.
And Rebel pushing him down some more. What's Rebel thinking of here? Is he can't pick up Kid Aries. It looked like he may have been going for either a power bomb or a pile driver. A pile driver would have been most deadly at this moment of time. Looks like two arresting, and Kid Aries with a punch to the face. And Rebel out the ring. Kid Aries sitting up. Rebel getting some water. Rebel tossed the water in authority.
I'm not getting out of this ring.
Rebel.
It worked well for me last time.
It seems like Rebel wants to bait him. Rebel, and then Kid Aries not quite going for it, but Rebel seems like he wants to bait him out the ring to get some of these deadly acts together outside. And Rebel gets back in the ring. It looks like Rebel with the mind games against Kid Aries now. And Kid Aries gonna follow. And Rebel with a kick. Kid Aries just fell for it and kicks to the gut. Kid Aries usually a little bit smarter than that, but Rebel knew. Rebel just knew he already had him, and he was already a little bit in the mind, and he decided to go all the way, and it worked out just like poker. And a clothesline, a brutal clothesline by Rebel. Rebel seems to be looking onward to the entrance and caution of some sorts. I mean, you do know Reaper did give warnings to Rebel. He wants that title. He does want that title. He's setting back up that chair. And now Rebel with the sit down on Kid Aries. What an incredible turn of events here. And a kick right to the jaw of Rebel by Kid Aries. And And Kid Aries goes for that crossface.
Kid Aries doesn't put up with it's gimmick infringement.
And he goes for that crossface.
Class A gimmick infringement.
He goes for that crossface made famous.
$5,000, and I will see you in court.
Oh, and he drops the Sue on Rebel. Kid Aries drops the Sue while getting him in that crossface made famous by the one and only Daniel Bryan.
I think it's done, D.
He may just be. 1, 2, and Rebel with the kick out. Rebel with heart and kicks repeatedly by Kid Aries to Rebel. Kicks to the leg, kicks to the gut, and a kick to the head. What a combo. 1, 2, and Rebel again with that strength, that force of will, kicking out. This is crazy. This is insane that he is kicking out of all of this. And a rest hold. This could be. And Rebel with the headbutt. It was a quick headbutt, and it was effective. Broke up the hold, and now Rebel getting hit in the face by Kid Aries, but Rebel with the strength of will, the force of will, and Rebel with some punches to the face himself. What's Rebel doing? Rebel has to be working on pure adrenaline right now. Has to be. This has been a crazy match so far. Rebel goes to take a swig of the water again. And Kid Aries is back up, doing pretty much an Undertaker sit-up, but instead he decided to rest on his arms and call him on. And what in the world? We got an interference by Reaper. We got an interference by Reaper. And Reaper just whipping Rebel up and down with that belt, that savage belt. And Reaper with a chokehold to Rebel. That would have got you fired from a company back in the day. That would have got you barred. That would have been it.
Hey, Reaper. I can have him. Awesome.
And Kid Aries is gonna pick apart Rebel now. There's no way he's just gonna pick him apart now. This has got to be over.
My dirty work. I did all of this.
And a DDT right on the ground after Reaper's 1, 2, 3. After Reaper with the savage attack, Kid Aries with just a DDT to
If there
finish
is
it.
any lesson learned tonight, never listen to Limp Bizkit.
Oh my goodness, with the ominous warning, with the probably the foretelling. What is gonna be the end of this? What is Reaper and Rebel's future as we move on to the pay-per-view soon? I'm D. Blackman, your high influence to the managers, and also your manager of TWA Insider. I'm here in what is called Reaper's Compound, and it is quite a place he has here. I would be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit creeped out by the entire factor. So tonight, Reaper, you did attack Rebel. Is there a message that you're trying to send to him that he may not be getting by this point? I mean, you had your promo and you also attacked him. This is your chance to get out any final grievances, anything that you want to say before you two encounter each other. Let it out.
He's gonna die whenever I get my hands on him. He's gonna be buried beneath my compound. And when I get my hands on him, I'm gonna rip him limb from limb. And he would never be step foot into this ring ever again.
That was an ominous warning. May even be a premonition by Reaper here. We'll find out later. Again, thank you for watching. I am D. Blackman, TWA Insider, signing out.